Surds. Example 1. Express 3 root 20 plus 2 root 45 in the form k root 5, where k is an element of n. So k is a natural number, a positive whole number. As given, the two surds appear not to have the same roots, but rewriting each root we can show that the surds have the same roots. So if we start off with 3 root 20, we can break this down to be 3 multiplied by root 4 root 5. And then 2 root 45 we can break down to be 2 root 9 root 5. What we want to do is try and use factors with square numbers. So square numbers are 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, etc. So we get those numbers from 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, 5 squared is 25, 6 squared is 36, 7 squared is 49, etc. So 20 has many different factor pairs, but one of those factor pairs is 4 multiplied by 5, and we want to use this because 4 is a square number. So root 20 is going to break down to root 4 root 5, and root 45 will break down to root 9 root 5. Again, 9 is a square number. That's what we're interested in. So root 4 by 5 is the same thing as root 4 root 5. So two things stuck together in maths means multiply. So that multiply just becomes two roots stuck together. And root 9 by 5 becomes root 9 root 5. So the square root of 4 is going to be 2. And the square root of 9 is going to be 3. And since the 3 and the root 4 were stuck together, we know we have to multiply the 3 by the 2 to get 6. And since the 2 and the root 9 were stuck together, we know we have to multiply the 2 by the 3 to also get 6. And 6 plus 6 is 12, so this gives us 12 root 5. When we're dealing with roots or surds, and if we're adding or subtracting, it's important that we treat the surds like variables. Like, for example, like x's or y's or z's. So if we have 4 root 6 plus 3 root 6, this is going to give us 7 root 6. It would just be like having 4x plus 3x giving us 7x. So 4 plus 3 makes 7, and we keep root 6 as it is. If we have 9 root 2 minus 6 root 2, that'll give us 3 root 2, because 9 take away 6 is 3, and we keep root 2 as it is. If we have root 8 plus root 8, this is the same thing as 1 root 8 plus 1 root 8. And 1 plus 1 makes 2, so it's going to be 2 root 8. If we have root 10 plus 4 root 10 minus 2 root 10, that's the same thing as 1 root 10. And 1 root 10 plus 4 root 10 is 5 root 10. And 5 root 10 minus 2 root 10 is 3 root 10.